Well, my first question is for the three of you. All your characters in this film have experienced loss, be it loss of family, loss of friends, loss of a whole people. How are they going to react? And I mean emotionally. I don't asking you about plot points.
I think you find these characters at their lowest point, pretty much, and there's a sense of guilt, survivor's guilt. There's a sort of a sense of we cannot sit around and do nothing. We need to do something, but all bets are off at this point. You know, they'd never lost before, and we ended the last film where it's a complete disaster, obviously, and so there's a different kind of motivation and sort of a drive now than you've ever seen before, and it's kind of their last shot.
Yeah, the characters are definitely, I mean, I think when the Russos first explained the snap to me, certainly I was like, wow, that's very brave. And they always say they like to kind of write themselves into a corner and then like figure out how they're going to back themselves out of it. And so certainly just shooting that moment, that snap, I think all of us, well, I can speak for myself, but it was such a shocking, it was such a hard thing to wrap your head around, what this next step was going to be. I think all of the characters, as people do in any time of crisis, have their own specific way of dealing with it. And that's the excitement of this next step, is to get to see what that's all about.
Well, Chris, when you presented the first Thor movie in Spain, you seemed really enthusiastic about being in the Marvel Universe. If you could travel back in time and give an advice to yourself like you were then, what would it be?
I'd probably not intervene too much because it's all worked out pretty well. And I mean, not that I haven't sort of enjoyed every moment, but I don't know, I guess I'd tell myself, get ready for the ride of your life and maybe relax a little bit more. There's a huge amount of anxiety coming into this and having this sort of rabid fan base that know more about your character than you do, and so you don't want to mess that up, and there's a responsibility there, and but just to enjoy the process, I think that's with most film experiences is, you're very concerned about, is this going to work or not, and you often miss actually enjoying the process. And
Scarlett, in the Avengers you were the only female member of the team, but now in Marvel there are much more female characters than before. Do you see in the future a Marvel film with a group of heroines with you as the leader of the pack, maybe?
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I think, the idea of I don't know what that would, I don't know what that would like be exactly, or why there would just have to be a pack of women Avengers, other than it looking super cool. But I think this universe is great when it's diverse and it reflects what's like going on in the zeitgeist. But it is definitely, it's I think the audience and the fans drive Marvel. Certainly everybody at the studio is listening, and if an all-female Avengers is what the audience wants, I'm sure that's something that could maybe be arranged.
It'd be cool. I'd like to see that movie.
I'd like to see that.
I wonder why we all get together, though. It's just like, hey, girls, let's take care of business. Like, forget those dudes.
The boys are at the pub. Forget them.
Yeah.
Let's save the world.
Guys have messed enough things up. We'll take it from here.
I like it.
We've wrecked enough.